my name is Genie. I'm the author of Dreams to Reality, 4 Keys to Living the Life of Your Dreams. So this is where the book is the basis for my podcast because I wanted to discuss more of what was in the book, because the book is actually a very short book and a short read, and basically just really like a primer. Like, it's just an introduction to the 4 keys. I'm actually in the process of creating a course based on the 4 keys, and also right now in the process of adding another tool for subconscious reprogramming, and I'm excited for that. It's called Magnetic Recode, and I'm so excited. So today I will be talking more about the subconscious reprogramming methods. Anyway, if you're just hearing this for the first time, so my name is Jeannie. I'm a goal-setting coach. I'm also author of fiction and nonfiction books, mostly fiction books, which is my passion, but I have 2 nonfiction books and I'll be adding more. And I write romantic comedies. I love to write romantic comedies anyway. Also a content creator on YouTube and TikTok, and I have several channels, and I'm growing them, and I love them. I love what I do. Anyway, don't you want to wake up and just loving what you do? So the 4 keys are clarity, clearing, subconscious reprogramming, and aligned action. So subconscious reprogramming is the 3rd key, and in my book, if you have it, the physical one, it is page 44, and I talk about the different ways, not maze, different ways in which you can reprogram a subconscious mind. So the 4 keys basically is the necessary are the necessary ingredients in order for you to manifest the life of your dreams. Basically, you need to be clear on what you want, and you need to have clarity, and then you need to clear things that are in the way. I will be discussing that too, about clearing emotions using several methods, and I'll teach you about what I use and what other people use, and emotion code, Sedona method, what else? PS Tech, pranic healing. There's a lot of clearing, energetic clearing. There's other clearings, the magnetic recode, also clearing process. And there's a type of hypnosis that I do. We can also clear blocks. And so 3rd key, subconscious reprogramming, basically the premise is we can actually use our subconscious mind in order to achieve our goals, because the subconscious mind basically controls all our autonomic functions. So we need that. We need our subconscious mind to work with us in alignment with our conscious mind and our higher selves in order to achieve our goals. And 4th one is aligned action. Of course, I don't want to be too airy-fairy and just talk about concepts and not actually do aligned action, and aligned action is actually doing the work. What I do, I meditate, which is considered aligned action for me. I set the tone for the day. I script it. I find it that's a part of aligned action as well. I script what goes on in my day and my week and stuff like that. And so but this episode I will be discussing about the subconscious reprogramming methods that are in my book, page 44 of the physical book. So number 1, affirmations. So these are the ways. I wrote down maybe 15 ways, but there's dozens and dozens of ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. Number 1, affirmations. It means repeating a positive belief over and over again until the subconscious mind takes it. So example, saying, I'm rich, I have a lot of money. And this works well if you use affirmation, not when you can do it throughout the day, but it works more effectively if you use affirmations and record them and listen to it at night. Affirmations. This was developed by Noah St. John's and uses affirmations but in a question form. He believed that our subconscious mind is like a search engine, and when you ask it a question, it can't help but to find answers. So in example, you say, instead of saying I am rich, you use an affirmation. Why am I rich? Or how can I be rich? Or why do I have a lot of money? So you just keep on repeating this, and some people have a lot of results with this one, but I don't really particularly use this. I use the affirmations more, and I use my affirmations at night when I'm sleeping. Vision boards, I love this. Vision boards is a practice of cutting out pictures and of what you desire and looking at that vision board so many times until it gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. So I had some success with this one. It's really, really freaky. I used a cutout of myself and Oprah together, and I looked at that picture for several months and until I achieved it and placed it in a folder. So I created it in 2012, and I think I actually manifested 2014. So what was so weird about this was it was me and Oprah, and it says a weekend with Oprah. And when I was in Jersey, so a lot of things had to fall into place, because first I had to move to Jersey, and then after that, I had to sign up for Weekend with Oprah, which is kind of weird, right? Yeah, that's weird. Because I didn't even know that I could actually spend a weekend with Oprah, and I did. I spent 3 days. It was Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. It was like a weekend seminar, and it was amazing. And what was even more amazing, I did that in 2012, and I didn't know that it was going to happen. All I know is that when I made that vision board, I was so excited. I'm like, yes, Weekend with Oprah. For some reason, I don't know why I put Weekend in Oprah. And then it manifested 2 years later. And of course, things had to line up. So first I had to move to America, and then first I have to move away from Maryland, and first I had to move to Jersey. And first, in order for me to move to Jersey, I had to, I think initially I was living in upstate New York, and for me to be able to live in Jersey, I had to find work in the city, New York City. So a lot of things actually had to line up in order for me to get what I wanted. So which is, so things take time, but 2 years in the grand scheme of things is such a short time, considering that all the things that needed to align in place. So another thing is number 4 is alpha state, is going into a relaxed state of mind where one is more open to suggestions, or our subconscious mind is more open when it is more relaxed. So Joe Dispenza and Jose Silva go into an alpha state of mind to reprogram the subconscious mind. So I tried this for a while, and it's just, I've had results with it, but it's just not for me. I just can't focus enough, so I didn't really like it. I mean, I do use a form of alpha state using hypnosis, but I think I go even deeper than alpha state, which is in the theta, maybe even delta. I don't know. So number 5, binaural beats, listening to audio that is embedded with positive beliefs that the subconscious mind can hear. I did take John Assaraf's course, but some people claim that it works. I tried it, but it wasn't for me again, because it made me feel sick. I think you have to wear headphones, and then you have to listen to it for so many times, and it made me physically sick. So I had to stop it, and it's not for everybody. Visualization, visualizing yourself having what you want, and this is the thing that for me is free and you can use anytime. Subconscious mind works in pictures in the 5 senses. So Neville Goddard, a 19th century self-help author, wrote about visualizing as it already happened. So Esther and Abraham Hicks, famous figures in the self-help community for decades, talks about this approach. Also Rhonda Byrne, I think her name is Rhonda Byrne anyway, talks about it in The Secret, and visualizing as if you already possessed what you wanted. So number 7 is modified switch words. So switch words, I do use switch words from time to time, but only one particular word to remember stuff. But a lot of people have had success with it. It's just a lot for me to memorize. You can also look into it if you're into words, Number 8, advanced visualization, visualizing from a different point of view, visualizing as the person who already possesses the things that you desire. So this is advanced visualization. And number 9, feelingization. Neville Goddard uses visualization, but paired it with feelings or emotions. So the subconscious mind not only works in pictures, but it also works with feelings. So Neville Goddard said that if you visualize and feel the emotion of having already gotten your wish, it's much easier for the subconscious mind to accept it. Number 10, and this is my favorite, I do it almost every day. I do it every day. I kind of rest on the weekends. Scripting. Scripting is writing your life like it already happened. I personally use scripting in my daily life. For me, manifestation is like a miracle, and you get better at it by doing it daily, by manifesting small things. It's much harder for the subconscious mind to accept the incredible or impossible, but it's much easier for it to accept the smaller things. So I use Royce Kristen's scripting technique in his book, Scripting the Life That You Want. For me, it's one of the best scripting manifestation books. So number 11, creating a movie. So it's called a mind movie. So if you're creative and you feel that you can even make your own movie using pictures or videos, so you just use an editing software and you can use it. I did that before. It's called Mind Movies. So actually, I think I'm still subscribed to that one. I think I paid for that program. Number 12, my imaging technique, which I developed. So I use a combination of visualization, keywords, feeling scripting, and modified vision boards and energetic visualization. So I'll teach that in a course. Energetic magnetization. One technique that was taught to me by a life coach was to visualize a water wheel in front of me, drawing energy from what I desire and having it move towards me. So I like this one. It's like the water wheel approach. Number 14, heart magnetization. They say that the heart is a very powerful magnet. Focus on feeling your heart and visualize what you desire come closer and closer to you. Number 15, tuning into the energy of your desire. Imagine that your desire has a certain frequency. The old radios have a dial, and each dial sends you to a radio station. When you move the dial, you tune into another radio station. Imagine that your desire has a certain frequency. Feel the frequency of your desire. You can feel it for as long as you like, and just allow yourself to relax with that frequency. You can do this as often as you want. So there's actually a lot of ways to program your subconscious mind. And right now I'm in the process of being certified for magnetic recode. It uses the superconscious mind to program the subconscious mind and the conscious mind into aligning and removing the blocks and resistances that stand in the way of manifestation. Anyway, do check me out. I'm on TikTok. My handle is Mystic Genie 88, MYSTIC, Genie, GENIE 88. You can also email me at homeofgenie.com. homeofgenie@gmail.com. Homeofgenie.com is actually my website. I am going to be remodeling, or I'm gonna have like a page for everything that I do. It's like, and I have YouTube as well. It is Genie Hermoso, GENIE Hermoso, HERMOSO. I'm pronouncing it with a Spanish pronunciation, but you can just say Hermoso, because people get confused, that there's an H there. So whatever. That's my dad's last name, and I still use it. He loves that I use it. So, and so I'm doing a lot of things, and I do coaching. I do life goal setting coaching a third of the time. So a third of my energy comes into creating content and writing my books. A third is, working as a healthcare worker, which I still love doing. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and do pick up my book. It's really such a short book, but it contains all the necessary information. It's really going to make people more aware of the 4 keys and why you need to know the 4 keys, And I'm making a course on this one. I'm in the process of creating a course for Dreams to Reality, and I will be doing group coaching, because I think with group coaching I'll reach more people. the one-on-one, although I love it. I just have limited time, with all of the things that I'm doing. And I'm really more interested in group coaching because I can reach out to more people at the same time. It's not that people are not receiving like quality coaching, they will. And because most of my coaching will just be to align people and to reprogram their subconscious mind, and also to align them to, acting on their dreams. Thank you very much for listening. And do check out my other episodes. I do have a lot of content already. I post almost weekly, and I'm trying my best to produce more content for this podcast. Thank you, and have a nice day.